it's Linda and Michelle, and today we're going to review the movie Judy, which we saw just this evening. Michelle, let's start with you. What did you think?
Well, I did like the movie. It wasn't quite what I expected it to be because it basically is just giving you a very short time period of Judy Garland's life. It is not a biography, or if someone thinks that's what it's going to be. It does go back in time to her 16th year when she was doing The Wizard of Oz, but it was basically just I don't know what you would call that, just like a little reflection on a few months actually of her life. But it gave you a lot of insight to, even though it was just that little short time, you were able to see a lot about Judy Garland and the difficulties she had as a child actress and how it spilled over into her adult life and really made for quite an unhappy life.
Yeah, I felt the same way. I felt like that she was a genuinely good person who really loved her children and struggled all through her life. You can see where her problems began very young and how they escalated throughout her life and how painful things were in her life. I really didn't know anything about her life going into the movie, and so I got a good picture of it. But again, as you said, just a short couple of months.
Right, but just the reflection back to her how they treated her as a child star was just so sad to think that that's how these young people were treated back in the 40s.
Or maybe
30s.
Still today.
That could be today, you know. She was...
child stars generally have a problem adapting, and so maybe...
I guess it could be, really. But, they really practically turned her into a drug addict, is what it appeared to be, from the uppers and the downers and that she carried through.
I've heard rumors that she was an alcoholic. There was evidence she drank, but I didn't see the extremes in the alcohol. I saw more the extremes.
Yeah, they seem to focus more on the pills that she probably had been taking her entire life. But it's basically a movie about a person trying to find acceptance and love in this world and struggling with that. So
yeah, it was very sad.
Yeah,
it was
a sad movie.
I found it to be a little slow. I did kind of close my eyes but keep them open in just a little slit so that I didn't miss anything, but it was slow.
I felt that too, especially sort of smack in the middle of it, maybe. I don't know. It wasn't, but it was just a little bit of slow. But that basically was the kind of movie it was. It was telling us a story. But
out of a rating of 1 to 10, what would you give it?
This one I might say a 6 for.
Interesting, because I would say a 5.
Okay.
I really did enjoy it. I thought it was, I'm glad I saw it, and I would recommend that people see it. But I found it to be not a great movie. What I enjoyed about it was the interesting facts about her life. The life story part of it is what I got out of it. I tend to like movies that give me some history or some insight into things. And so I feel like I got that from the movie, but I didn't think it was a greatly made movie. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought Renee Zellweger did a great job. She really did in portraying her. But when I go see a movie like that about somebody, it makes me more curious. So I want to go home, get on the computer, and do a little research and find out a little bit more about her life. Particularly, like I said, we only learned a very small
And she passed away
of it,
6 months after this part
movie,
took place. Yeah.
So now I want to know, how did that happen? What happened to her?
I feel exactly the same way.
At that young age that she did pass away. But,
Yeah.
that's probably what I'll do tonight.
That's probably what I'll do tonight, too.
Check out Wikipedia or some other information source online and learn a little bit more about Judy Garland and her life.
I did quickly Google her tonight and found out that she had been married 5 times and had children from 2 different marriages. I didn't know any of that. I really only ever knew she had 1 child. But it was a factual movie. I'm guessing, interesting in that frame. So that'll be it for tonight. As I mentioned in another video, we are creating a studio. We won't always be doing our videos from the car, but we're going to keep gathering our movie posters, and we're going to start building a great little studio to come to you from. And so we hope you'll subscribe. Hit that subscribe button down below. Hit the bell button if you'd like to be notified when we upload a new video, which I believe will be pretty much weekly for now. And then maybe in the future we'll get a little more often than that. But we are interested in having you as subscribers, so join us. We look forward to meeting you.
Here's a little hint. If you're of the age that Linda and I are, seeing 2 movies in a row may need to be thought about, because you do get tired sitting for, 4.5 hours or so.
We have done a little secret, 5 movies in a day.
I know, but I don't know.
I don't think I can do that again.
Sometimes I think it's a little bit better if you separate them. If you're going to do a movie day, give yourself breaks in between.
Okay, well, that's all we have for you tonight.
Good night.
So have a great day and see you soon.